Tonight we report on how people shot at a house in Moses Lake and how the Grant County PUD is planning on lowering their budget for 2015. What's happening in sports, Bob?
The Mariners dropped game one of a three-game series with the Rangers, and the Afraid of Tigers football team is gearing up for their season opener with Royal. Let's take a glance at our Weather Center forecast.
Good to be with you, everybody. Summer-like conditions are out there, and we should anticipate to enjoy these for the next few days. All coming to an end. I'll bring you all the details in just a few moments.
I'm Alan Troop, and we have all this and much more on iFiber One News.
From the iFiber One HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFiber One News, your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFiber One News, and it starts now.
Shots were fired at a Moses Lake home Friday night. A black Honda passenger car pulled into the driveway of a home in the 9900 block of Stone Road Northeast. A witness reported several shots were fired in the direction of the home before the suspects fled around 5:50 p.m. According to the Grant County Sheriff's Office, 5 men came out of the home and drove south on State Route 17. Moses Lake Police stopped the vehicle for a traffic violation near Wheeler Road. A handgun was allegedly found on the driver's seat, and the driver, Victor Ramirez, a 23-year-old Moses Lake resident, was arrested for being a felon in possession of a firearm. A black Honda similar to the suspected vehicle in Friday's shooting has also been involved in recent drive-by shootings in Larson. People with information are asked to contact the Sheriff's Office at 509-762-1160 or by email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. A building is being added to the Port of Moses Lake to accommodate a business. Reporter Jeff Chu has the story.
The Port of Moses Lake commissioners have cleared the runway for a 65,000 square foot aircraft hangar to be built beginning this fall at Grant County International Airport. It is the first privately funded hangar to be built at the airport. The Port of Moses Lake commissioners on Monday authorized Port Executive Director Pat Jones to execute a 40-year lease agreement with Aerotech, which has offices at the airport. The Port Aerotech lease covers the private use of 4 acres of the port's public airport property. The hangar will accommodate Mitsubishi regional passenger jet planes built by Mitsubishi Aircraft Corporation. Port Commissioners President Stroud Kunkel explained the significance of the Aerotech lease.
It's a good sign. We're getting back into the aviation business again, and it's been a little overdue.
Mitsubishi Aircraft and Aerotech recently announced the MRJ-90 will be tested by 2015 at the airport. I'm Jeff Chu for iFiber One News.
Thank you, Jeff. Grant PUD customers may pay more next year despite the utilities budget getting smaller. The PUD commissioners are looking at a proposed $222 million budget for 2015, which is less than the $275 million budget for this year. The commissioners are expected to set a series of public hearings for the proposed budget starting on October 14th. PUD spokesman Chuck Allen explained the decrease in the budget is mainly due to several capital projects finishing, including a fish ladder at Priest Rapids Dam and the building for the Wanapum Heritage Center. Despite less money spent on projects, residential customers can expect to see increases in their electricity rates. The commissioners approved a plan last year which called for a 2% rate increase for residential customers in 2015. Now we take a look at people being sought by law enforcement.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
We'll be right back after this.
Are you looking to improve your or your child's smile? At Casciati Orthodontics, we make it our mission to make braces more affordable and fun. Our business has proudly served the Columbia Basin for over 20 years, and our new conveniently located state-of-the-art facility offers a relaxing environment full of fun activities for the kids. We accept all types of insurance and have convenient payment plans available. Give us a call for a complimentary evaluation, no referral needed, or check us out on the web and make an appointment online.
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local community since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of these many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
Good to be with you, everybody. I'm Ceci Gutierrez with your local weather report from the One News Weather Center, brought to you by your Bud Clary Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. Let's begin with a quick look at your headlines across the area. Now, these hot temperatures do continue, and through much of the week, we are anticipating to be near or around the lower 90s. Now, cooling down as we head into the weekend, and could be a bit unsettled across some areas for this long holiday weekend right around the corner. Here's a quick look at the temperatures topping out around 91 in Ephrata, and around the upper 50s was the low that registered. 7:49 the sun set, and the average temperature across the area should be around the mid-80s. We won't be seeing these readings until possibly mid-holiday weekend or the beginning of next work week. Across Moses Lake, temperatures topped out around 90. 56 was the low. 7:49 sunset, and similar scenario as far as the average readings in the mid-80s. 89 right outside your door with mostly sunny skies, and that wind out of the south-southwest at around 10 miles per hour or 9 miles per hour. Quick look at the conditions overnight tonight. We are expecting for dry conditions to continue. Bulk of that rain across the border into southeastern portions of British Columbia, and we do see additional moisture creeping in from the Gulf of Alaska, but then we notice dry air mass expected to prevail in the northwest well into latter part of the work week. Some rain spilling over northwestern portions of our state across the northern parts of the mountains. Quick look at what we can expect as we head into this Wednesday afternoon across the area. Beautiful sunshine with mostly sunny skies across the area. Some cloud cover to the northwest, but overall across cities such as the Tri-Cities area and across Spokane, Ponderay, these temperatures in the upper 80s or some lower 90s. Taking a closer look across the basin Wednesday afternoon with mostly sunny skies. Beautiful weather out there. These above average temperatures, more summer-like conditions in the mid to lower 90s. Here is a look at what we can expect during the next few days. These hot temperatures for this Wednesday in the mid 90s, right around 90 as we head into Thursday, Friday, and that storm system that could potentially bring some rain to the area over the long holiday weekend will remain confined to our west. But overall for us, some cloud cover, sunny for Sunday. Segment brought to you by your Bud Clary Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places now to sports.
Toyota wants to know, how do you celebrate summer?
We go fishing. We like to hike. We love camping, mountain biking, as often as possible.
No matter the activity, there's a Toyota perfect to take you there. From that favorite fishing spot, camping area, or just a great summer drive, including Tundra, now offered with reduced APR financing or an amazing lease. For details, see any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers today and enjoy your summer to the fullest. Toyota, let's go places.
What's white and yellow and red all over? If you said the local book telephone directory, the one with the purple sunset on the cover, then you're right. In print and online at statewideyp.com, it features up-to-date local maps, community information, and a calendar of events. With a restaurant dining guide with full local menus and a reverse directory, you're sure to find the number you're looking for. With the local book telephone directory, it's the best way to get the information you need. Pick up a copy of the local book today or visit statewideyp.com.
The start of the high school fall sports season is less than 2 weeks away, and we're out making the rounds to find out how the local teams are shaping up. Here's reporter Sean Wells with the first of several interviews we'll air up to the opening games.
It's that time of year again. Ephrata football is back in action. The Tigers will travel to Royal City for a non-conference match on September 5th to kick off the season. Losing 10 starters on offense and defense means new kids are going to have to step up. Head coach Jay Mills says his team is ready for the challenge.
Well, the big thing, we got a lot of holes to fill. We expect kids to step in. Now's their turn with kids that were juniors last year. Some guys are getting a chance to start this year that didn't get to play a lot last year, and especially in the offensive line. So, we're looking for big things out of our kids, and we think we can play well.
One player Coach Mills doesn't have to worry about is senior starting quarterback Lloyd Burleson. Lloyd's dual threat capability will keep defenses on their toes.
One of the best athletes, if not the best athlete on the team. Fast kid, option style quarterback, and throws the ball well. So we're excited to kind of have a total package at quarterback in the sense of can make plays with his feet and his arm.
A new season brings new challenges to Ephrata football, but the expectations are still the same. Make the playoffs.
Absolutely. I think we can improve off of the last 2 years of what those classes have established with our kids, and we expect to be a playoff team.
For iFiber One News, Sean Wells.
Tomorrow, Sean will talk with Moses Lake football coach Todd Griffith to see how the Chiefs are stacking up as we continue our fall sports previews. The Rangers shut out the Mariners at Safeco Field last night. Miles Mikolas allowed 3 hits in 8 scoreless innings, and Texas opened the 3-game series with a 2-0 win. Starter Wenis Elias struggled with command, walking 4, but was able to limit the Rangers to 1 run in 5 innings. The rookie stranded runners in scoring position in 3 innings before giving way to the bullpen after tossing 101 pitches. Mariners second baseman Robinson Cano was back in the lineup last night, a day after removing himself from a game after feeling ill. Cano leads the Mariners with a .326 batting average. The Mariners and Rangers are back at it again today for Game 2 of the 3-game series. The Seahawks' Percy Harvin appears to be fully healthy for the first time in several seasons. The high-priced wide receiver acquired in a trade with Minnesota missed 23 games the last 2 years, but looks ready to explode this season. Harvin has been unhindered in training camp by the hip injury that limited him to just 1 regular season game last year. He said he hasn't felt this good since before his college days at the University of Florida, and says he's found gears he didn't realize he had. We'll be right back after this.
Searching for that perfect place to settle down? Whether you're looking for an elegant single-story, spacious two-story, or a custom home on acreage, Aho Construction can aid your decision with a streamlined production process that saves time, money, and natural resources. Compare us to other builders and see for yourself what advantages you can get by choosing an Aho home. Our philosophy is that we do things right the first time around. Start planning your dream house today with Aho Construction. Call 509-766-1366.
Just when I thought the blizzard couldn't get any better, DQ put the blizzard inside a waffle cone. This is mind-blowing. So when DQ asked me how I would tell the world, I said... Sounds better in Italian.
Pretty impressive, Liz. Any blizzard, like confetti cake, now in a fresh-baked waffle cone. This is fan food, not fast food.
Our spotlight story tonight is about a group of motorcycle riders helping a 7-year-old Ephrata boy. Reporter Jeff Chu has the story.
Motorcycle enthusiasts hit the road this week to help a 7-year-old Ephrata boy who was fighting cancer. The Team Trevor benefit motorcycle ride drew more than 30 area riders Sunday at Ephrata's Lions Park. Event organizer and motorcyclist R.J. Franzman said together they raised $2,700 for Trevor Middleton and his parents, Tom and Audra. Trevor was with his parents at Seattle Children's Hospital and could not attend. The boy is receiving chemotherapy at the hospital to treat his acute lymphatic leukemia. Franzman, a native of Ephrata, explained why he got involved with the effort to support Trevor and the Middleton family.
Normally, my dad and I, for the last couple of years, we've put on a back-to-school ride for the kids and to raise school supplies. And this year we decided to heard about Trevor's news and decided to put on a ride for him and try to get the community involved with donations and helping him and his family out.
Franzman said Trevor was taking his chemotherapy well, but the family's lodging costs to be close to their son in Seattle are a financial burden.
Trevor's been in the hospital over there for the last couple months. He'll be in there for another 7 months. And so time away from home is what, the biggest thing. Plus they have 2 other boys that are involved in sports and stuff around the community. So I talked to Tom, and this is his first time he's been back the other day, and first time in 2 months. So being away from what's truly home is I think, is the biggest thing.
Motorcycle riders rumbled out of the park at about 11 a.m. Sunday and rolled to Waterville, up Badger Mountain to East Wenatchee, Rock Island, and back to Ephrata. Diane Benson of Ephrata showed up with riding friends to support Trevor's cause.
It's a way to connect the community I know it's tragic what's happened to him, but his illness brings us together, whereas otherwise, you don't always have that opportunity to stop and think about how we all are, connected. And so I think that's neat that we can all do this.
Full Bore Barbecue donated food for a barbecue dinner at Lions Park after the ride. Other events and private donors have come forward for Trevor and his family. Trevor is expected to begin first grade this year at Columbia Ridge Elementary School. The youngest rider at the event was Brendan Svetich, who is 8. He rode with his mother Mandy. Brendan showed his support with a T for Trevor painted on his face. Franzman said it was a good benefit ride that exceeded his expectations in fundraising for Trevor and his family.
There's a lot of motorcycles involved in this community and throughout, Moses Lake and Ephrata and Soap Lake. So I've been riding for a couple years now, and I just like to help out the local kids here. I'm also a high school basketball coach, so I enjoy being around the kids and helping out. This is something I enjoy doing. My dad and I put this together.
I'm Jeff Chu for iFiber One News.
We'll be right back after this.
Bud Clary Ford Honda is proud to be an automotive leader in our area. Since opening our doors over 54 years ago, we have kept a firm commitment to our customers. We offer a wide selection of vehicles and hope to make the car buying experience as quick and hassle-free as possible. You can trust that we will get you into the car or truck of your dreams. Bud Clary has an experienced and reliable service and parts department that is open extra hours to help fit our customers' hectic schedules. Come for a test drive today at 1200 South Pioneer Way. We are a proud supporter of Columbia Basin Athletics.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
Welcome back. A Safeway employee was struck by a car when 2 shoplifting suspects attempted to flee the parking lot Sunday afternoon in Moses Lake. A male employee was walking out to his vehicle for lunch when he noticed 2 women loading a cart full of groceries into their car that were reportedly not bagged. He made contact with the women and requested a receipt, which they reportedly did not have. He told them to return the items, stood in front of their SUV, and called police. The women got back into the green Chevrolet Suburban and reportedly hit the employee's leg while leaving the parking lot. A witness told police 2 females parked the vehicle and ran down the street before officers arrived. The vehicle was impounded and police were obtaining a search warrant. Police are still searching for the 2 suspects. A semi rolled Monday morning in Moses Lake when the driver reportedly tried to turn onto an Interstate 90 on-ramp. Mark Zimmerman, a 53-year-old California man, was driving a 2009 Freightliner south on State Route 17 at about 11:30 a.m. According to the Washington State Patrol, when he attempted to turn onto eastbound I-90, the trailer load allegedly shifted, causing both the semi and trailer to roll on its side, blocking the on-ramp. Zimmerman was injured and taken to Samaritan Hospital. The State Patrol reported the crash was caused by the unsecured load, and Zimmerman was issued a citation for it. Grant County Sheriff Tom Jones is hosting a town hall meeting for Ephrata residents on September 3rd. The meeting is scheduled for 7 p.m. at the Grant County Public Works Building at 127 Enterprise Street, Southeast in Ephrata. The town hall meetings are part of the Sheriff's Office community outreach programs. Administrative staff will be on hand to answer questions and provide information to citizens. More town hall meetings throughout the county are being scheduled and will be announced at a later date. For more information, contact Deb Shea at the Sheriff's Office at 509-754-2011, extension 468. In Northwest news, people who have had trouble enrolling for insurance or using their benefits because of billing problems with the state's health exchange can try again during a special enrollment period announced by the Insurance Commissioner's office. Insurance Commissioner Mike Kreidler stated the limited enrollment period runs through November 14th. Only people who had problems under the previous enrollment period will be eligible. Officials at the exchange have estimated at least 6,000 accounts have been affected by the billing problems. Some people aren't being properly credited by the exchange for their insurance payments. Some people have been told by their doctors that the insurance company has no record of their coverage. Earlier this month, the state announced a fix that allowed people who were having trouble with billing to pay their insurance companies directly. $10,000 worth of heroin was found stashed in the bushes of a Seattle neighborhood over the weekend. Cairo reporter Natasha Chen has more on the unusual discovery.
In the 2100 block of North 59th Street, you'll see kids' toys, people walking their dogs. But Saturday, residents also found $10,000 worth of heroin right in a planter along the front of their homes.
Some neighbors came by and said that there had been some activity in their bushes and they wanted us to be aware of what was going on, and they had found a small package in the bushes and they called the police.
Police said someone saw a strange car pull up Thursday with a man coming out to search one of these bushes, then again with a different car on Saturday. Emily Shackleton said the neighbor who saw this even confronted the man, saying, "Can I help you?" before he replied no and left. The strangers may not have found anything, but residents then looked in those bushes for themselves and saw the drugs.
There's just really no crime around here, so it's just shocking.
It seems like it would be really obvious. I mean, nothing's really covered up here. It's not like a dark alley where you can easily hide something.
Maybe with all the foot traffic in a safe neighborhood, no one would suspect.
Maybe that's the reason that they picked the area.
But neighbors said they picked wrong because in this tight community, someone is always watching.
And that's going to do it for us here at I-501 News. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.